Hey everybody, what's up? Jordan here, and today I'm with Art, Mango, Bidus, and Josh, and Bidus already screwed it up. It took me half a second.
I thought it was like doing like, yay, Bidus.
And today we're here with the ChunkLoader Podcast, episode 1.
ChunkLoader Podcast.
God.
Very first episode.
And very
So
first
excited.
screw up.
Screw up.
So,
That's
Jordan,
normal.
what's the podcast? Explain.
Okay, so the podcast is a shared idea me and Art had, and we came across the shared idea of it a few days ago. So it's ChunkLoaders weekly. It's gonna be about weekly discussion. We're gonna have different people every week. Probably once we see the people that most consistently like to be on it, that'll kind of be the main cast. But I know for at least the first few weeks, it's gonna be a lot of flipping around. And in today's, if you don't know what a podcast is, it's where a bunch of people talk.
You live on the moon.
Yeah, that's true
Well-
too.
I didn't know what it was.
Well, now you do. It's where a bunch of people sit around and they talk and they discuss things, and it's fun and it's nice to listen to, and it's very good background noise, personally, from me.
Oh yeah, same.
So, and there's a lot of very famous ones out there, probably by groups of people you know. You just didn't know they had a podcast.
The Mind Crack Podcast.
Minecraft
Yay.
podcast, Rooster Teeth podcast. There's shit tons of them.
The Bonk podcast.
NPR is a podcast if you're a political person.
There are also musical podcasts.
There are
so
musical
like
podcasts.
DJs
yeah.
doing mixes, like 1 hour mixes, that's a podcast, and then they release it weekly.
Yeah, exactly. So in the first episode, we're going to be doing a lot of discussion about what ChunkLoader is, what we do, what we like to do, how we met, that kind of stuff. So who wants to... Art, do you want to start out with how ChunkLoader kind of started?
Well, yeah, I actually wanted to like join or maybe host a server for a really long time. Back when I like started watching, or like in the middle of watching like all the YouTube videos, you know, like Mindcrack and stuff, was my main inspiration though. Well, I can't really say it's an original thing, of course, it's just a server, but anyways, I started playing UHC not too long ago actually, and then I met all of these cool people.
Oh,
For
yeah.
example, Mango. That's where it all began actually.
Yeah.
Playing UHC on Eximius. And so I started like connecting to a lot of other Minecraft players, and in the end people were like, I'm looking for a server. And at the same time I was thinking about starting a Let's Play server actually. We almost started a SkyGrid server. If you don't know what SkyGrid is,
Oh, God.
it's
I remember that.
Do you remember the SkyGrid? man?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was awesome. Like
Oh,
yeah, the SkyGrid. It was supposed to be the original ChunkLoader server,
I remember that.
or
Oh,
like I don't know.
we made a server for it, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. And we also
Yeah.
played a bit on it.
I
And
think I played a little bit and then I kind of quit.
Yeah,
What is
exactly. That's
SkyGrid,
what
though?
happened with everybody. Yeah, SkyGrid is a map by Seth Bling, which consists just like of the void, and every like 5 blocks there's one single block. And this is like throughout the whole map.
Oh.
It's difficult to explain. You have to see it.
Yeah, and all the blocks are random.
Exactly. Random blocks, and then you have to jump from block to block.
I think it's less than 5 blocks between, because you can jump from one to one.
Yeah.
You basically have to survive.
It's
Yeah.
it's every 5 blocks, so it's block, 3 block gap, block. I think so. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-block gap.
Yeah.
And there's also chests there, so you can get like stuff in the chests.
And it's not like
Yeah.
Skyblock 2 where you have challenges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Is there Skyblock 2?
Mm?
Skyblock 2 exists?
No, I'm saying it's a lot like Skyblock as well.
Oh, okay. I don't. Skyblock 2.
That always
The new
like
map.
you know, confuses
Yeah.
people.
Skyblock 2.
Get ready for the ultimate experience.
What do you think will come out
Skyblock
first,
2.
Skyblock 2 or Minecraft 2?
What?
But how did the SkyGrid eventually went to like the actual ChunkLoader server
Yeah,
SMP?
People weren't just too happy with the concept. I mean, it's a grindy concept. It's a lot of like dying.
Oh, there's a
And
lot of dying. I can
It's
tell you
a
that.
lot
Yeah.
of dying, and you know, you have to have a lot of patience to play. I don't know, and like people people weren't just too happy with it, and they were like, I need a normal server though. Why don't you do a normal server? And then I was like, well, okay, just do a vanilla map. And that's how it all began, basically.
But like, was it like from the beginning? Okay, like let's record this, or was it like,
Yes,
oh, let's just
yes.
play this for fun? Oh,
No. It was definitely Let's Play server. So, well, the first time we started to play, we got together with Mikey, Parker, and
Mango.
And Mango, exactly. And then
there were others that couldn't join in the first
Paula.
episode.
I think it was only Paula,
That
right?
was only Paula. Yeah.
Only Paula? Okay.
I think it was only Paula.
And
I think
then
that too. I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's skip ahead a little bit to when we all kind of met up with this group, because now we've established that it was an SMP group, and now with recent additions we've been doing UHCs like the box games with Bidus, and some UHC seasons as well. So
Yeah, I
think-
because we've always kind of
I have something to say to all that.
Oh yeah.
So first, when I started, we played like Simius. That's where we all met in the beginning, of course. And in the very beginning, the first player I met from ChunkLoader was Joey Gamer 7, and that's the guy I played with like 8 months ago before I created my YouTube channel, like a long time ago. Yeah, and
wait, was it before Tyne 47?
no.
Oh, okay.
It was
947, no.
No. That is like 2 years ago. But anyways,
947, if you don't know, that's the old channel of Mangoes.
yeah, that's my old channel and
Definitely
my
go
old
check
Minecraft
out the
accounts.
Bang Bang.
Yeah. So yeah, I met Joey Gamer, and maybe like a week later, I met Paula for the first time, or Lube Me. Yeah, that's her name. And maybe like a couple of days later after that, I met Mikey and Art, which was looking for another teammate, and they asked me if they wanted to team with me, so that's how I met them. And after I did the match with Joey Gamer, I decided to make my YouTube channel, and I posted like one series of our game on that, and that was my first series on my YouTube channel. And I got the blackout now. I don't remember what I was gonna say. What the hell was I gonna say? I forgot.
You have something
We should
very
do this
important to
again.
say to us.
We should do this again when Mango is sober.
All
There
right.
was something really important I was gonna say. Yeah. Now I remember. It was okay. So I created my YouTube channel, and I was growing pretty fast in the beginning actually, and then Bidus messaged me on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube.
Oh yeah,
And
I remember
He
that.
asked me if I wanted to join his group back then, which was Natural PvP. And I was like, man, I don't want to lock myself into a group in such early stages. So I was like, And then he invited me to do a game of, I think it was the Dragon Fight. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we had the Dragon Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took like 1.5 hours to set up the match, and I wasn't really convinced to join the group after that. So I never joined the game. I'm in the group. But a long time after that, again, I asked. Okay, so this is after the ChunkLoader was created. Okay.
You
I
knew
got
Josh before though, Mango. You knew Josh
Yeah, I know.
before.
I knew Josh before that. But I asked Josh if he wanted to join ChunkLoader, and then he said to me that Bidus would be really mad if he left Natural PvP to join another group. So he had to talk with you first, and then he talked to you, and everyone from Natural decided to merge into another group like that was the ChunkLoader. So that's how we met Epic. That's how we met Corey and that all the other guys.
Yeah.
So
Well, but the thing was, the other group was like basically dead. I was like the only one like kind of holding it together, messaging out like in a group like, oh, like UHC season, blah blah blah, and like this time and stuff. And
Yeah.
anyone want to do something like and record something an episode and like.
Yeah.
So I wonder if an encyclopedia or Mango's story was longer. Just
I was just thinking about this because I heard
I
we
know.
had a podcast tonight, and I was just thinking, how did we actually meet up?
yeah, it's like
And I was just going through this in my head, and I just came up with, that's how it went down.
yeah, you gotta
Okay,
remember.
so here's my story. Basically, I last year, January 8th, my birthday, I got money and I bought this laptop. So I bought this laptop. Then after that, I went like I was watching Vex all the time, so I knew about UHC. So then I was like, oh, I want to play that too. So I just Googled open public UHC server or something like that, and I found Eximius. Like,
That's the same for me.
yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone did that, but
Me too.
so when I found Eximius, I first just went on the solo and didn't do anything. And I was like, oh, well, let's team with someone. And then someone, Epic, actually, first person I met, actually like online, actually I Skype to and stuff. He asked me to Skype team. I was like, sure, you know what, like, let's do that. So we swapped Skype and stuff, and I don't think he really liked me at first. I thought he was like, oh, that's this weird guy with a Dutch accent, and I'm like, okay, oh well. We were talking about, like, it was about in the Winter Olympics or something like that, around that time, and I was talking about that Netherlands was destroying everyone in ice skating and stuff. But, so I met Epic, and then Epic, actually, because of Epic, I met Natural PvP, because Josh knew Epic, and I knew Epic, so Epic invited me to that, and then, yeah, that was basically how I met, and then Mango. Oh no, actually I met Mango because of Ace.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
you
you met.
did,
Oh,
yeah, you did a banner request for Ace, and then
Yeah.
then I put my banner requests in too,
ah,
and that's when I messaged you on YouTube too.
that's interesting.
So now Josh.
All right, my story.
Jesus.
Your microphone.
Get ready.
Okay, so where am I gonna start here?
Get some bottom,
As
guys.
close as
Oh,
possible
start-
so it doesn't take as long as Mango.
Yeah.
Josh,
Okay.
start at the
Sorry.
bottom, boys.
So I was
Start at the
born
bottom
in the year
first.
1994.
I was born.
Actually, I'm not that old. Okay.
He's not.
All right. So it all started. I started playing Eximius. Just like everyone else. I looked it up on Google. I wanted to play UHC. So I met this kid named Mr. Awesome Preston, and he invited me to Natural PvP, and that's how it all started. And then I met Ace. Well, no, I met Ace way back, and then Ace introduced me to Mango, and we started playing building games and UHCs together. And then he asked me to join Eximius. Not Eximius. No one's
ChunkLoader.
talking. It's scary
Oh,
to just
we're
be
just
talking. And he asked me to join ChunkLoader, but then at the time I was in Natural PvP with Bidus and
Epic.
Epic and Corey and all of them, and it was a really hard choice for me, but I decided to go with ChunkLoader because it was like older people, more mature, and I
So
think
the opposite of you.
yeah,
What you-
basically
What you call
Uh,
mature, though? I mean,
Mango and Art. That's mature for me.
well, if you call them mature.
Okay.
Well, if you look at Natural PvP, they're not very hard to beat.
That's true, but the thing is, if you call their like Mango and like Art having like their inside jokes, I'm like, I just see like those two children like when you were younger, and like two children like they only get each other's jokes, like no one else gets them, and like they laugh about it for like 3 hours.
Uh,
Yeah.
So my story's kind of similar and then takes a really sharp turn. So for a long time I played Minecraft just strictly solo. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing for around 4 years. If anyone's been around for that
I
long.
played a long time too.
So
You played UHC for 4 years?
no, my Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft
Oh,
for around 4
okay,
years or
okay,
whatever.
Yeah.
Like during like the or like 1.4 beta times, whenever that was.
Yeah, I
I
started.
think I started on my iPad or something.
I started on beta too.
So
we're all beta players.
nice.
Yeah, of course.
So I was probably like when Eximius first started, I was watching. I think it was through Paul Sewers Jr.'s forums. I found it, and it was like when it was back with only like 3 servers or whatever, and I played it for a while. Impossible to get a game. And then I kind of gave up on it for a while, and about a year
About
ago.
a week ago.
Oh my god. About like
Sorry.
a year and a half ago, I got my computer. I bought it, and I started my own computer, and I started getting back into Minecraft a lot. And eventually, I started getting back into Eximius. And one of my best friends in real life, Dave, who actually just lives down the street from me, who you guys have met. And if you're familiar on my channel, you know who Dave is.
Oh, yeah, Dave's a
Oh,
nice
that's
guy.
the random guy that joined TeamSpeak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was playing the box game yesterday. So he was actually Bidus' teammate, who then Bidus killed himself in front of.
I didn't kill myself.
So then we started playing Eximius or whatever, and then one day, about 3 days before I started my YouTube channel, I got into a team. I was me and Dave with these two random teammates. One of them was this really, really annoying guy who didn't have a Skype, and then there was a guy by the name of Vader22.
Oh, yeah.
Someone I had never met before in my life, and we Skyped, and we started in this dark oak forest, and we were getting ambushed, and we just got fucking destroyed by mobs in the first day. So all three of us suicided in this pit of lava, and like the friendship was sealed forever. So I knew Ethan for a while, and I was in UHC, which I'm still in. And then it was like Ethan was trying to get me into ChunkLoader, and it was during Art's like really busy time where he was on Skype like twice out of like 4 months. So I was waiting a really long time, and then finally Art was like, okay, I'm back. I'm gonna be active again, so here you go. And I've been pretty much the baby of ChunkLoader since then. Because I've been the new guy, and now Jackie's the new guy, so I don't have to do it
Jackie's
anymore.
the new guy.
And hopefully Money Monkey soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like unofficially.
Let's
Yeah,
call him
but
that.
everybody knows him. And
Spoilers.
I thought
Yeah.
you were like childhood friends with Vader or something.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Oh no! I just met Ethan over the summer.
Oh.
So you
Seems
guys
like it.
continue real quick.
Oh, how I met Art. I think Josh invited me to a when what Mango said, that Josh wanted to talk to me. So he's like, okay, let's get the host of ChunkLoader with there, and we played what was it again? A survival games thingy. Josh, you do remember that, right? The first time when I met Art, and he was teamed with Parker in a sort of survival games thing.
It was like a survival game. It was like a UHC, but you could regen health like a survival
Yeah.
games.
And there were like
Right.
chests in the spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, and that's how
I
I
I
met
don't
Art.
remember that.
I
That's how
don't
I
remember that either.
No, you weren't there, Mango. It was
Okay.
Parker was
Okay.
there though,
You know
and
what's
Corey was there, and pretty sure Rab was there too.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
might have-
The video that got me into ChunkLoader was my worst. It was when I came home from a vacation, got really far away from my mic, and screamed, "I'm back, motherfuckers!" With
Well,
complete
I'm
black
happy.
screen.
I'm happy you made the video.
Really.
Yeah. I haven't seen that.
No.
I remember. Maybe I think I saw that. Yeah.
Because no, I think you saw that and you were like, "Okay, this guy's cool." You told Ethan when Ethan was asking you if I could get into ChunkLoader. You're like, "Oh yeah, I saw that video. I know this guy seems all right."
Have you made any episodes for ChunkLoader SMP?
I made a few, and then I heard rumors of the reset about like a month back.
Yeah.
About a month back. So I was like, I don't want to get real set up only
Yeah.
to lose it again.
Yeah.
Because it was right around the time when Unit had its big kind of like breaking off point, and John was kicked out, so we kicked out all the Unit people from the SMP where I had spent the last month pretty much building it up completely on my own, and I was like, I don't want to do that again, and just have the map be reset. So
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm pretty sure I just drank without my mic muted. I'm sorry.
who cares?
No. Who cares? No, you want to know how ChunkLoader, like the name ChunkLoader, it was
Oh.
Didn't Parker made it up?
Parker did make it up.
My God, Parker.
Did
it was
he?
Parker. Yes,
I thought it was you.
Parker. No,
Because
it wasn't.
we were like discussing the name, and you were like suggesting ChunkLoader, and you asked me if I had any suggestions. So I thought it was your idea.
Yeah, no, but we were like me and Parker were actually because Parker was the one that was seriously looking for like a Let's Play server in the first place. So Parker was the one that kept me on track, I guess, to make
Yeah.
it, to start it up finally, you know, because Parker needed a Let's Play. And so we were throwing names back and forth with him. So like Skygrid server, okay, that's I think
Yeah.
it was still in the Skygrid times when we were thinking of the name. And yeah, I think Skygrid server, how would we call it? We're throwing names back and forth, and he was like ChunkLoader, and then wait a second, ChunkLoader isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had a lot of other suggestions or a lot of other names, but ChunkLoader in the end, that was the best one. So
Yeah.
So, and then we went from SMP, and like I thought like we would do something like UHE because we all met through that.
yeah, of course. No, UHC.
Oh, yeah.
I always wanted to participate in a recorded UHC, and
Yeah.
I remember the first season was amazing. Like this
Oh,
was
yeah.
like the first experience for me.
Yeah, that was
Really.
amazing.
That was
Oh.
really cool. Yeah.
I remember I was so
And-
serious
Oh yeah,
about to get everything right, and the audience, everything it had to be right. It was the first season.
And I
Yeah.
got wrecked.
And the setup
Yeah.
took like 2 hours as well. No, not the like when everybody joined, they had to wait 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And oh my god, remember Bidus and I were setting up the map. That took like a week at least.
Yeah.
At least. So we were really trying hard on that one anyways. But yeah, like when all these people started to join, especially people that are from the natural PvP, they instantly wanted to play UHC. Everybody was instantly like UHC, we want UHC.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Like
understandable.
they
though.
all came from Eximius, so obviously they wanted.
Yeah, that's
Um,
understandable. Yeah, of course. But the problem is,
Yes.
like, you know, with UHC, if you make it too common, you know, and I don't know, that's like that may be the problem of UHC only groups. That may be just me, but like it's just too common.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
too,
you don't
it's
get to
standard.
know each individual. Like that's what makes things fun to watch. Like, you know how they clash together, two teams. You know
Yeah.
the personality from each team, and you can just imagine the other reactions.
Oh, and be like, oh, it's
Not
this
watching.
dumbass or something.
Yeah, it's also too. It's like when you start watching someone that's put out
'Cause
4
they have, like, a
UHC games in the
relationship
last
from
month, you know
Yeah.
exactly their play style, and it gets really stale. And it's like, well, obviously they're gonna take 5 minutes to get around this corner because they're playing super conservative, or this guy's gonna die in 2 games, in 2 sessions because he's jumping out in the middle of
Yeah, yeah.
nowhere, and you just kind of learn who you're watching. And
Yeah,
it
you
gets
learn
kind of stale. So hold
Yeah,
on.
and also it's just like UHC is gonna meh another UHC, meh another UHC.
yeah,
Like 5 UHCs at a time, you know.
Yeah, you take it more seriously when it's like once every like 4 months or something.
Exactly.
yeah. So let's hold on 1 second. Okay.
We're holding on.
No, don't even.
We're
Hold
holding
Gonfo
on.
going, guys.
Holding
Keep Gonfo
on,
going.
We're holding on.
on. I think another thing with UHC as well is, I don't know, personally, I have a lot more fun live streaming it than putting on YouTube anymore, because it's almost like one of those things where it's a good time killer on a live stream rather than cutting it up and putting it out in episodes on a YouTube channel.
I've never actually live streamed before.
I
I've
think it's a lot
tried
of
to
fun.
live stream, but it doesn't work because my internet speed is way too bad.
My computer is way too slow for that.
Yeah. They're not high quality, but I try my best. It doesn't take that much when you're with OBS. It doesn't take much to live stream through Minecraft.
No.
So, I had another idea for a topic, and that was possibly what got you into Minecraft in the first place? Because I think that's something that a lot of people have
Oh, I have an interesting
extremely different stories for. So, Mango, you seem really excited about this one, so you want to take it away?
Yeah, okay. I actually have an interesting
Laugh
story
scares
for
me.
this one. So, when I heard about Minecraft in the first place, I thought it was a terrible game. I will never play this game because it was so bad. The graphics was horrible. I would never play this game. So there was my one of my friends, which is actually Crash. Some of you know him.
Yeah, I do.
You know Crash, right? Yeah, he's been a guest in some UHCs we have had, and he had an account and he was visiting me one day, and I had this real passion against Minecraft because I thought it was so bad. And then I saw him playing, like he had like a multiplayer server and he was just playing with some others over Skype, and I was like, maybe I should try this. It looks alright. And I tried it. I didn't have a Minecraft account. I just tried it on his account. And I was addicted in the moment. I could not stop playing it. And I borrowed his account for probably half a year before I bought my own account. So yeah, that's how I got my that's how I got into Minecraft. And that was in the beta somewhere. I don't know where.
I
So
got
that's
into the old beta as well.
So who's next?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this back when I was in school, good times, good time. Remember school, Mango? School.
We had
Ooh.
never even met each other.
School.
We remember when we went to school together, you know.
No, I mean like in general. No, we didn't go. Anyways, like this this one in IT class, I think this one school mate I had always like he was trying to get me into Minecraft. He was like, hey, check out Minecraft, look what I can do. And I was like, meh, what is this? And I think this was back in the alpha days that he was like, hey, check this game out, that's an amazing game, you'll love this game. And I'm like, meh.
Meh.
And I've actually never heard of Minecraft before.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, why you like run around and you have a pickaxe, what would you do? Like, why should I even bother? Like, I didn't even bother.
I
Like,
know that feeling.
it was a Let's Player that got me into Minecraft. It was a German Let's Player by the name. He's really popular right now. His name is Gronk. I don't know. You may have heard of him. Mega knows him, like the
No.
one
Wait.
who made the metal Kohle.
Oh, the Kohle.
Yeah, Kohle.
Oh, yeah.
Kohle.
That's what I meant with their inside jokes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
if you talk a lot with someone, Bidus.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't talk through Skype all the time because you're like away all the time.
Well, yes, I do. No,
You
not
just have
not
like a
all
love
the time.
affair on Skype or something, like just messaging and not talking actually, but just messaging.
No, usually I would just like ask for a call.
So, Bidus?
Oh, how I got okay. So basically, I was one of those popular kids, but like
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know, in elementary school. So, when I got my stepdad and stuff, it was all new to me. Like, I used to play a lot of video games, so I was into video games, like, a lot. And then my stepbrother, he was too, but I didn't know about Minecraft or anything. Like, it was just, I don't know how long it was released, like, a couple years, 1 year maybe or something. I didn't know, like, a lot about it. So, I went up his room to say, like, yo, we having dinner, come down. And then I saw him playing that game, like, oh, what you playing? Like, I don't know that game. And basically, like, after dinner, like, he explained me and told him what it was. And I was like, okay, I'll try that once. So I got on his PC because I didn't have it on my PC back then. And I usually played on the PlayStation too. I don't know if you guys had a PlayStation. Had a PlayStation, but I did. I'm sorry, my cat just fucking almost fell on the couch. And,
Okay. Continue.
well, not fell on the couch, but almost something bad happened to my cat. But yeah, where I was, PlayStation 2, right? So, I had a PlayStation 2. The game I used to play a lot was Cars. I don't know if you guys know the Disney movie Cars.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But oh man, I used to play that all the time, and I was so addicted to it.
And you said
And
you
I
were
would, like,
cool?
Oh, I was cool.
Oh, Cars.
I had a PlayStation 2.
No,
I was
no,
cool.
Cars is the coolest.
I was the most popular kid at school. I had the
I
PlayStation
played
2. What the
car
fuck are
games.
you thinking?
Come on.
Yeah, I used to like go on there and just beat my sister like 24/7 at Cars.
Now he beats his
And
sister.
for me, that was an
Beat
accomplishment.
your
Like,
sister with cars? Jesus.
wait, no,
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
You want to just cut to it.
But yeah, so I was like playing a lot of video games, and then he got me into it, and I was like, oh, new video game to test out, you know, so let's try it. And then I tried it, and I just like, oh, nice, nice, okay, like now, like I build a house, and like now what do I do? Like, you just go around and do stuff. I'm like, yeah, like what? And I was like, I'm like, okay. So then I was like, well, I guess I can just try it. So I downloaded it on my phone, and that's how I really got into it.
Oh.
And then I bought it for the PC, and then I bought a PC. Well, basically, I used to play on my mother's PC all the time, like on the general house computer. I used to play on that, and then I just bought my own PC, and that's how I got Minecraft and stuff. So I'm sorry, you probably could write like 3 books about my story right there, but
who cares? It was entertaining with all the jokes we could make of your.
How late did you join actually? Like
ChunkLoader? I joined ChunkLoader.
No. Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I don't know, like a year after it was released or something.
Huh. So like the official version was released.
Yeah, then I think I started playing it on my stepbrother's PC for once or twice or something, and then after that I got the phone version.
I joined just after the update where you had to eat food constantly. Just after that.
Oh yeah, I joined I think it was around there when they added beds. I think that was like beta 1.4.
I remember it was like a sale on Christmas time, where it was like only 10 euros. That was before the official release or something.
Wait.
I don't remember.
I just realized Josh has been quiet all this time.
Josh discreetly left, and that's what I was about to mention.
Yeah.
I was just about to mention he had to go, so I'm not going to ask Josh his story, so I guess I would just skip to mine now. I'm sure it's something about him being 12 when he joined or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's how I got my username, by the way, being like 10.
Okay.
Bidus. And I was like, okay. I want something cool. Like, I was a
1,
popular
2, 3, 4,
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5. I was like, oh! I was like, oh my god, I'm so cool.
I don't think that's such a bad username. You hate it, Bidus.
I
don't
it.
think it's so bad.
It could be a lot worse.
It can be.
Oh yeah, it could be a
X,
fruit.
X, ep, 1, X, uni, X,
Yeah,
core,
but
no one caught my
the
joke.
thing is, Bidus is my real name. That's the thing that like bothers me the most. Like you've PHP art. He has Mango Sky, and he doesn't even look like a mango, to be honest.
Come on.
And Jordan has JCC. Where does that stand for?
That's initials.
Oh, okay, that's initial. Okay, well at least that's cooler than fucking my name with then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behind it.
Well, anyway, staying on topic real quick so I could just get this story off. When I joined Minecraft, I was playing creative with a friend of mine, and at one of our houses or whatever, because we both got it, so we just go over to the other person's house, and we just work together, like building stuff in creative. And I tried survival, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I started like digging underground. I had no idea about how to make tools and stuff, so I would dig these elaborate underground stone tunnels out of hand and use dirt to build it. I'm not joking. And I would use dirt to dig up to places and stuff, and I just build these. I just tunnel through the stone with my hand. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I was like, all right, let me go on YouTube and find out what's going on. And then I ran into a YouTuber by the name of Paul Swears Jr.
Oh, really?
Who is like just an awesome dude. And it was back in his original, I called him all the way back in his original like How to Survive and Thrive series. And I just never turned back after that. YouTube was officially in my life ever since then, and Minecraft has been the same. Just constantly playing.
Yeah. For me, YouTube was like also the most important part, I think. I don't know, like when I discovered this YouTuber, you know, I had like a marathon. I watched 200 episodes of Minecraft, all of which were from 20 minutes up to an hour.
That's sick.
In I don't know, 1 month or something. Like
That's
every night. That
sick.
was sick. I know.
Yeah.
Like I used to spend sleepless nights just watching YouTube, and then
Yeah, I did the same.
for a long time I actually watched YouTube but never owned Minecraft.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
Oh yeah, same. I watched YouTube like a half year after it came out. So I watched it almost since the beginning.
Wasn't YouTube actually like a social media thing?
No.
I
Like
mean,
that's what they
YouTube
originally
is-
tried to create or something, like
Well, no,
email or
but
something. I don't know.
YouTube's considered a search engine, not a social media.
Yeah, no, YouTube is just a host combined with a search engine, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's what they originally tried to create or something.
Oh, okay. I'm not
I'm pretty
entirely sure
sure
about
that's
the
true.
super backup of YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's like it's always
cares?
interesting though when you find someone on YouTube that's huge and you're like, how did I miss this person? Or it's like you find someone on YouTube, like personally when I found Rooster Teeth, I was like, holy shit, these guys have a lot of content on YouTube. And then I realized the company was started all the way back in '01, and they had all these years of content on their own website before YouTube. I'm like, oh my lord, where do I start? You know,
Yeah.
and I think now would be a really hard time if
Yeah.
you're new to get into YouTube because all the people that are famous have like
Oh, yeah.
thousands of hours of backlog content that if it's not like when, you know, we started watching, we could, you know, watch 200 videos. It seems like a
So,
lot, but you
I
burn
remember
through
when,
it.
yeah, I remember when I started, there was like, if someone had like 25,000 subscribers, that was the best. That was insane.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the high, like, one with the most subscribers. So, and nowadays, people have like 10 million subscribers, 20 million.
However many.
Or your lookalike 30 million.
No,
Yeah.
50.
Oh god. Yeah, well, he's kind of like on like the when you sign up nowadays, he's on the, oh, you should subscribe to this guy, this person.
Yeah,
And it's
he
like-
gets hyped a lot. Yeah, 32 million, 32.5 million
And it's
subscribers.
like, at that point, it's like not even fair to everyone else that, you know, this guy's already huge enough, and now you're putting him on the page saying, oh, the second you join, these are the people you should subscribe to.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's like for someone who's never been on YouTube before, they're like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But they don't care about they don't care about that. They just like they want to provide like popular content is good content.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
That makes them
formula
money.
for YouTube. Exactly, that makes the money. And
How much
they wanna
money
suggest-
they must have made off of PewDiePie? Because what does YouTube
Oh,
take?
yeah.
45%? Or they're
Yeah,
40%?
I
It's
think
like,
it's something like
yeah.
that.
so however much money he has, that's only 60% of it. 40% of that is going to this massive company. You know, and you look at that
Yeah.
through all of the
It
YouTubers.
depends, actually. I don't know what kind of network is in, because some networks provide over 100% of the revenue.
Yeah,
So
but it's like the networks that are like machinima networks, they come secondary. Like YouTube takes their cut first. Then
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
then
definitely.
Machinima
Yeah,
will
yeah.
take their cut.
But
Then
you can
get
still
what's
earn more
left.
than you would normally earn just from not being in a network.
So
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think you should just partner with them, and then if everyone likes and shares this video, and if we get 10,000 views, that would be amazing. Wink. I'll run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like networks is I don't know. Like these days, networks don't really do a lot for people.
They
Like
don't.
back in the days, they
Well,
they
it
really promoted you.
depends. Because there's some networks that you have to have a certain amount of views to join the network,
Yeah.
and they have like when you sign the contract, you will have like a lot of things you can. Yeah.
I think it's ironic that nowadays people that like the original people that like Machinima started with that and like the original people that they would like that they networked and that they don't have anymore that have branched off, they're all bigger than Machinima. It's like all these guys that like Machinima brought up, they left and now are bigger than Machinima ever was. And it's like, well, good job, you got them started, but you lost them, and now they're bigger than you even are. It's like, you know, it's just kind of ridiculous at some points. It's
Yeah.
Think about it. Thinking back at it, like if like, let's say if Mango or Art, like you guys were old enough, I had a high pitched voice then. But when Minecraft first released, if you just posted one video that, like, you would have gotten like instant like 2,000 views or something.
Yeah.
Like that's how like all the big most of the big
Well-
Minecraft and Mindcrack people and stuff, like they posted like a video Minecraft and got like 2,000 views or something.
or COD.
Well,
Started off,
Minecraft
yeah.
wasn't that big back then. It was kind of like any other new game now today. If you post a video of a new game today, you wouldn't get to 2,000 views because
No, but like
it's kind of the
People-
same deal. Because
No, you know,
YouTube grew like too.
yeah, of course it grew. Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
they're
but,
like
it
people
grew
were-
like a lot over a
A
short
lot.
amount of time.
a lot, yeah. But I think Bidus' point is that I think Bidus is right because like Minecraft was a sensation and people who discovered it or discovered videos, they were actively searching or looking for videos on Minecraft,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And it was a much smaller number of people searching for it, and also a much smaller amount of videos they could find. So, you know, everyone was like concentrating on what was there, you know.
It's amazing too how some of these gaming YouTubers shot up. Like sometimes some of these guys will make 1 million subscribers in a month. A month? Can you even fathom that much? Like when like PewDiePie is like on like his really high rise, or like when some of these guys are just like shooting up out of nowhere. How is that even possible? Sometimes, you know, you'll see them like 1 month they're at 3 million, the next month they're at 4.5. It's just, it blows my mind sometimes how that many people.
The same you have with Mango. Like, okay, like like before it was like 1 million. That was like Pume, like they grew like that. But like smaller channels like Mango's channel grows a lot. Like I've been stuck. Like let's check right now. Oh, I just gained 1 subscriber, and like the other one I gained I have 46 subscribers right now. My 45th was Evader 5 days ago, and 13 hours ago David Plays MC subscribed to me. So, and like I think pretty sure that's your friend.
It doesn't really matter if you have 1 million or 100 subscribers. Like if you get, let's say you have 100 and you're gonna get like 110, it's like the same as getting from 1 million to 100.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
1 million
like,
to 100.
Yeah.
So
there's still a lot of growth.
It just matters that what your base amount of subscribers are.
You know, also like YouTube has this system that analyzes what good videos are, and that's like the heart of YouTube, analyzing, is this a good video? Should I promote this video, or is it a rubbish video, or shouldn't I promote it?
Yeah.
And you know, they actually made a change back in the days that opened the door like for Let's Players, and that is one of the reasons that Let's Players can grow as big as PewDiePie did, which is they didn't, like earlier when YouTube was really like in the very early days, they said, okay, the number of views a video gets is how good the video is. That's basically it. But then they were like, so many crappy videos with so many millions of views, they had to do something about it.
Yeah.
So what they did is, how long would a viewer view the video for how long? Like if the video was 10 minutes and the viewer would view it for 10 minutes, that's like a good video for YouTube. And also the second criteria is if the user would click on a related video after watching this. So like you get the idea. For Let's Plays is amazing. One episode is like 20 minutes or something, and then you click on to the next episode.
Yeah.
So YouTube automatically thinks that's a good video. And like with normal like sketches or something, or short YouTube videos, it's not the case. Like it's not that easy to grow. That's quite interesting.
Like, but there are other channels, like, I don't know if you guys know Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
That's like not a Minecraft channel. I watch all of their, like, I basically watch all of it.
Addicting.
But it's not like a Let's Play and stuff, and still they're pretty big too.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not as easy for them to grow. That's the thing.
Yeah, but like it's still there. Like
it's
not
just
nothing.
interesting to watch, and it automatically leads up to like another video, which is kind of the same thing, but it's just a different topic. So
I think mainly YouTube comes down to 2 criteria, and that's the criteria I try to hold close to my heart as possible. Is when you're doing a YouTube channel or when you're watching YouTube videos, you look for 2 things: quality of content and consistency.
Yeah.
If you look at this guy and you go, okay, he makes really good content, but he posts one out, you know, every 4 months randomly, it's like, you know, maybe I'll check up on him, maybe I'll forget about him. But if you see this guy and you go, okay, he's got good content, oh, he posts every 2 days, he's very consistently posting every 2 days, I'm going to subscribe to this guy, and I'm going to check in every 2 days for the video. So it's like, if you just click on a video, maybe someone posts 3 videos a day, and you're like, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like maybe the quality, I don't like their voice, something, you know, even something as mediocre, as minor as that, you'll be turned off. But you'll see someone else that, you know, posts 1 a day, but you really like their content, you'll stick with it. So I think consistency, and, you know, if you have ability of you to be very appealing will cause you to grow a lot more too.
That's what I kind of try to do because saying like uploading a lot. That's what I try to do with all my ChunkLoader episodes. Like then they just like skip to the next part, but it didn't really happen. Didn't really how I planned it was supposed to go.
It's kind of a crapshoot, but I think if you're consistent, eventually more people will catch on. I think if you're consistent too, you have more of that chance of kind of that big break video where it goes out there and it gets big, and that'll draw a lot of attention to you. But it rather than putting out a video,
you shouldn't count on that though.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to rely on that. But nowadays, with the way YouTube is, and there's just so many people that do what we do.
Yeah, I was really lucky.
It's hard to.
Just when I started off, I got in contact with someone with like 5,000 subscribers, and I made him a banner, and he started promoting me to his subscribers, and that's how I got this runoff in the beginning. So that's how I grew so fast in the beginning. So yeah.
But like,
really helps.
Obviously, it's not the only thing. But
I think it's just an important thing.
Because Mango, when did you upload the 250 subscriber? When was that? I don't know, like
last Friday.
Last Friday, okay. And now you grew 37 subscribers. That's almost the amount more that I have. You grew like in a week.
But that's the point. I'm already at 250, and I mean, it would be the same if you grew from, I don't know how many. You have 40?
46.
Yeah, 46. So if you grew like let's say 5 subscribers, that would be the same.
Well, like the thing is, it's not like you like joined YouTube way earlier than I did. Like you joined 6 days earlier than I did. Like I just looked at it.
Well, except for my old channel, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Time 47.
Because I joined like 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's a lot of getting lucky nowadays.
Exactly.
And it sucks because there's a lot of really good people that never get that break. But I think in the end, if you have fun doing what you do, and you really enjoy YouTube is more about the community and the people you meet through it. Like all of us have met through some form of it, through the game and through the community. Yeah. Rather than becoming famous or on.
Definitely. If you have that in your mind that you will be famous one day, I don't think.
Exactly.
If you're not even having fun with what you're doing, that's
the wrong attitude. If you want to have more viewers, more subscribers, I think it's the wrong attitude. You shouldn't like care about that. Just do videos for yourself or for fun. Like for example, I have a lot of videos that I didn't even make public or just I made for myself, and like they were made 3 years ago. A Minecraft video by me 3 years ago. Nobody watched it except for one friend, and I watch it and I enjoy it so much because it's just like memories and everything.
That's like also like pretty like not like being mean or something. It was like it's kind of weird doing that. Like just like for Valentine's Day, buying yourself flowers. Like of course I like it's kind of that's how I see it. Like I put like videos out for people who want to see them. Of course, it's not like I only like. Of course, I like do it for myself too because I enjoy it. But it's not like oh let's do it for myself. I kind of put it out for people like to like enjoy it, and if they want to watch it, they can watch it. If they don't, they don't have to.
So real quick, guys, we've been going for about 47 minutes. So I'm thinking about 3 more minutes or so, and we'll cut it off.
That went so fast.
It does go very fast. So I was thinking about a few more minutes. We finish this topic off, and then we cut it loose.
Cut it loose.
Cut it loose. So I think it's just a difference in personalities, Bidus. You know, it's just like people always have different motives for doing things. People always have different motives for sticking with doing what they're doing. So you know, it's always nice to see someone make a comment saying or someone subscribing because you know you're doing something that someone enjoys. But then on the other hand,
I feel happy when someone subscribes.
But then on the other hand, it's nice too to be able to, if you're having a bad day or whatever, to come home and either have someone else in the community helping, like that you can rely on, or for you to come home and say, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video because that's what makes me happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent speech, Jordan.
Excellent speech.
Jordan,
I try.
The YouTube
guy.
Applause, applause.
Applause.
So unless final thoughts, I guess,
Uh,
about anything.
uh,
It's been
Mango
cold
can
in
make
New
the thumbnail
Jersey.
for the for Mango can make the thumbnail for the podcast. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
make the background
Like-
too.
I don't
Yeah.
need him, but just like to annoy him.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go.
it's been
Thumbnail
pretty
done.
cold in
There
New
you go.
Jersey.
There you go. There
Mhm.
you go.
Actually,
There you
over
go.
here,
There you go.
it's going to be a cold winter. It seems like, and like last winter was like it was like hot as shit. Like
I was being
actually.
sarcastic, but okay.
Oh. But still,
Yeah,
it's
we have,
actually.
like 1 minus.
Oh god.
Alright, is
um,
it cold in Germany too now or no?
Yeah.
Is it snowing yet? Wait, isn't it Christmas market like today in Munster?
What?
Isn't it Christmas market or something?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah,
that-
it is.
Yeah, like
That's
I
it,
saw
yeah.
that on my phone. Like a lot of people were messaging me like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the Christmas." My school like allowed me to go too. You know, I could have gone actually thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you should.
I could have gone today. I could have actually met Art maybe
Up,
today,
up,
thinking about it.
Let's get it.
So for anyone in America that it was Thanksgiving on Thursday, it's a little late, but happy Thanksgiving. For anyone else who celebrates it anywhere else.
Oh,
I
and
think-
for me, like a happy birthday. Although my like birthday was like I don't know, like 10 months ago, but still,
Yeah.
Damn it, Bidus.
happy birthday to me.
All right, we're gonna end on that.
It is.
Thank
Yeah.
you all for watching the first episode. Again, it was me, JCC139, aka Cola's Life, Art, your
What do you
channel,
say?
PHP.
HBR.
PHP Art, Mango,
Mango Sky MC.
and Bidus,
The crafting noob
the crafting noob,
with zeros as O's.
and
Which
aka
is a
Lord
stupid
Mikey,
name too. I'm
and
probably just
aka
gonna
Lord
change
Mikey
my
Speech
name.
on TeamSpeak.
Oh, is that like
so-
one of those inside jokes you have about my name?
No,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
it's just yeah. Okay.
All right, so thank you all for watching, and we'll be back
Later.
with episode 2 in about a week.
About a
Okay.
week
Bye.
ago.
See you.